So, good morning, everybody. We are finally back in LA. Feels great to be home. How do you feel now that we're home? You don't want to talk? And right now it is Saturday, 7:30 a.m. We are up bright and early, and we are headed to Venice to scope out an Airbnb that we booked, which I'm really excited about. So more details as we get closer and as we actually get there. But we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna see what the parking situation's like. We're gonna see what it looks like around it, and then get some coffee afterwards in Venice. So stay tuned and come with us. Thank you, wife, for recording. I really appreciate all your help. So we made it to Venice. I can hold it. Venice. We haven't been here in a minute, but Venice truly is a beach town. There's like a dog walking off leash. There's people jogging. There's surfers. Like, would you ever want to live in a beach town, in a waterfront like this?
Not here.
Why not?
It's kind of dirty.
Alright, we made it right by the beach, right by the water, by the sand. People running on the beach trail. What do you call this? Beachfront? Beach trail? There's probably some sort of run club right now running. Would love to join them. But you might be thinking, why are you right by the water? What are you doing right by the water? Our Airbnb is right here, and that is why we're here. We're almost about to approach it. Oh, this blue building's getting in the way. But that is our Airbnb. The 3 tri-top buildings. I think it's just one of them. I don't know which one it is. I think it's actually the one. Actually, I have no idea. Yes, believe it or not, we rented this property on Airbnb. It's right above this bike rental place, but when we're in the unit, we won't be able to see that. Or maybe the middle, but what we will see is this beach view. And we are super excited for it. We'll be there for 4 nights and 5 days. Yeah. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So you might be wondering, what the heck are you doing in this Airbnb? Why did you need this beachfront Luxe Airbnb, and how much did you pay for it? So this is gonna sound so nerdy, but I am hosting a hackathon for my team. My business, Furnout Marketing, we are tech consultants, and we're always open to learning new skills, trying new things. We've always talked about, we focus on braids so much every single day. We're doing braids. It's like, do we ever get a chance to kind of explore and learn new areas? And I was like, you know what better way to do a hackathon? And so this place is going to mainly serve as our hackathon team on site. I plan on doing a 40 to 48 hour hackathon starting Friday morning, maybe like 6-7 a.m. all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then wrap up on Sunday. Our teammates gotta fly back on Sunday. And the goal that I was going for, the vision I was going for this Airbnb was that we wanted a space where we could be really comfortable. So we have, just all the amenities we need. We have the relaxation, but we also have the motivation and the inspiration to, take breaks as needed, just have a beachfront view, and just, not feel like we're trapped in a room all day, but we are going to be taking walk breaks, run breaks, just be right by the water and have direct access to just this beautiful nature in Venice. And what's amazing to me is that because of Airbnb, we're able to do stuff like this, right? We will never get a chance. Good morning. Hello. Anyway, I was saying, we will never get a chance to, or not never, but it's not easy for us to get a chance to just own a property right by the beach. But we're able to experience what it's like to live in a luxe oceanfront property at the fraction of the cost that it would take to actually purchase the property. I think that's the beauty of Airbnb. We get to lease it out, we get to rent it out, we get to just try it. And that really gives us a sense like, okay, maybe one day I wanted to own a beautiful beachfront property. Let's stay in there for 4 nights. And it wasn't a low cost at all. It was definitely an investment, but it's going to give us the vision and the experience that's going to be really tough to obtain otherwise. And that's really what I'm excited for, just to like experience this Venice life for 4 nights while doing a hackathon for my team, getting us all inspired. I'm hoping it's a really fun team bonding activity. And of course, while we're there, I would love to make the most use out of this Airbnb. So no, we are not just gonna do a hackathon. I definitely want to at least have my wife over, have some friends over. I want to show them what this place looks like, and yeah, just really have fun with it. Try to make the most use of it. Parking is definitely going to be difficult because it is in the middle of Venice. So that's why we're here today, to kind of scope out the area, see what the parking situation looks like. Right now we're walking to a coffee shop, but I'm probably gonna come back in a few weeks to see like where's the nearest lots, how much is the beach parking. It's $18. Get some details before we are ready to kind of settle in and spend the weekend there. So for the final part of this video, how much did the Airbnb cost? For 4 nights and 5 days, we paid $3,984, which, you say it out loud, it's pretty insane. It's more than our month's worth of rent that we're spending in 4 nights. This was actually the reduced price. The day before I checked, it was actually a couple $100 more, and then I checked again, and then it looks like the host had lowered their price. So that was kind of the sign for us to really book it. It was also already booked for the next 3 weeks, no days missed. So I was like, okay. And I actually did message the host asking some questions, and he was like, it might be booked by the time, if you want to, because I wanted to see if I could get a tour of the place before we put down such a big investment. But yeah, someone told me to not wait. You got to make business decisions quick, and this was the perfect property that I had in mind for the vision, and it was available, and the price had gone down. So I was like, okay, this is just the universe saying that we gotta take this opportunity. So I booked it. And it does require so much effort to fight off the thoughts of like, is this worth it? Like, how can you spend a month's worth of rent in just 4 nights? Like, couldn't you have just gotten the WeWork, with the high-rise view? There's a lot of things, a lot of different alternatives I could have taken. But one thing I've learned in business is that by spending the money, by investing, and just really being able to get the outcome that you want and get the experiences that you are hoping to have and visualizing, there's always a return to it. There's always a positive return, whether it's by learning, whether it's by actual, profits, whether it's like whatever it is, like whatever you put your mind to it and then you actually commit and make the investment. And now that we did make a heavy investment, I'm going to make sure that this hackathon is thoroughly planned. I'm going to make sure that we really get a chance as a team to enjoy and have a great time. And I'll be putting a lot of effort into it. So it's like I care more because it was a big investment. I don't expect it to go perfectly, but I know that we are going to have a great time. Thank you, wife, for supporting this decision. And I definitely want you to have a great time in it as well. Are you excited for this Airbnb?
Yes.
I think it'll be fun. On the nights that we have it is over a weekend, so I can imagine there being a lot of people. But let's have a good time in Venice. Let's have an ocean view. Let's play some music and, feel like we're on a tropical vacation somewhere. So that is our Venice Airbnb tour. I think I'm going to coming back, so I may make another video about this in the future, and definitely while we're there and the days leading up to it. Thank you everybody, and see you next time.